Hello, my name is Eric Wang. Uh, we're looking at the website called Schoology today. You go to Schoology.com and you can create an account for free. It utilizes an email address to sign up. The whole point of Schoology is to create an online learning environment capable of everything from a full-fledged online course to simply something to support in the traditional classroom. I'm going to walk you through the basics of Schoology. So, this is the screen you'll see when you first sign up. Uh, you'll find that it has no notifications for mail, reminders, a calendar, pull-down menus here, kind of a news feed. It even suggests other educators for you. This is kind of like Facebook. Here's my Facebook. I just toss it up here. It has the same exact layout as one of those social medias sources. So, for better or for worse, it's familiar. Now, within this, we'll run through the top up here. Courses is the first thing. You can see that I've already created courses. So if you wanted to create a course, you would push create and type it in, and you can apply these different filters to it. Groups, you can create or sign up for groups. As you can see, I am one with my just biology department and then also one for the entire school. There's a good reason to do this, besides just being part of the in crowd. There's a resource pull down menu. Here you have your own personal resources. However, if you want to share, you can share with your group. So if I just go to my group resources here, you'll see that we have a ton of things shared between the whole department. All right. So that's the top menus. Here you'll see the other menu options. You'll start off on the materials page, and here you'll just list out all of your different things you've added. The top half is by folders, if you create folders. The bottom half is simply all the assignments and all the tests and quizzes. So either way you want to utilize that. Updates is simply a place where anything a student submits will be shown. So here you can see Miss Montana Hogan let me know that she was not coming to school that day. Gradebook. You can have a full-fledged gradebook in here. The problem is oftentimes your district will have a set program already utilized for you. So in the free version of Schoology, it does not sync. If you pay for the Schoology, it does have the capability to sync with other programs. Badges is a new thing to Schoology. These sort of little intrinsic or extrinsic, actually, rewards. You can see some of them listed. You have those options, or you can create your own new badge. So, you want to award kids for certain things, and they can accumulate these badges. The next thing is attendance. Again, many times you have your own attendance program at your school, but this does allow you to take attendance on it. Members is simply a list of everybody who is signed up for the course. How do you sign up for a course? Down here you see an access code. Go up to the courses, you go join, and you type in the code. You can only join if you have the access code. I always put this up on the first day and the kids sign up for it. If ever, like let's say that Mr. Nick Bolback here, no longer in the class, I can unenroll him from the course. The last part is analytics. It's a bunch of data about who looked at what and who turned in what. I have not utilized this at all. in my teaching. However, if you wanted to know if somebody did or did not turn something in, you could look at it and it says submitted here. So I can see, oh, Christine did not submit this assignment. Um, so again, the gradebook tells me that as well. All right. The next thing I want to do is go through some of the basic things you'll do with this. So go back to this course. First thing will be to create material. On the add materials, all right, you can add a folder. Each unit, I add a folder. Done. Add assignment, okay, very simply. It'll come up with a name. You can describe it if you wish. You put a due date on it, when it's due, a point total. You can create categories, so quizzes, homework. I just have homework as my catch-all. And then there's some things you can do that are kind of neat. You can individually assign something to a certain student. So if you wanted to differentiate, so certain students received one assignment, others received a different assignment, you can do that. You can add learning objectives. So if you're trying to keep it standardized with the state standards or whatever, you can align it with those. You can lock it so it cannot be changed, and it'll always stay on the first screen that the kids see. By default, submissions are enabled, meaning that the kids can turn stuff into this assignment. If it's something that they can't turn in, it's just a homework of book pages, you would put submissions disabled. It's visible, so you can hide it until you want to show it. And comments and grades. And then my favorite thing is that once you've created it, you can copy it to other courses. So all my biology would receive the same one. Okay? Now, the other beauty are these little things. So if it's a Word document, I'm going to assign. Okay? Let's just say it's the circulatory worksheet. Boom, I add it, it uploads, it's there. Okay? If instead it's a link, you can add a link to a web quest or something, resource you've created online. If it's in your resources already, and not just on a saved a file, you can put it there. So those are just some of the create assignment options. The next type of thing you can add is a test or quiz. Again, same sort of thing, you do all those options. I'm going to look at one that I've already created. So this is a quiz preview. You create each question individually. They can be multiple choice. They can be ordering them, so you can have them reorder a set of things. You can insert pictures into it. And when the kids submit this, there's some great options. They can either be told what the score is, they can be shown what the incorrect answer is, or if you want to be totally transparent, they can see which ones they got wrong and what the right answer was. So all those options are available. The next type of thing you can create or add is a file or a link. So for this is when, for me, I would use this for pictures. You can see pictures of some book pages. Added a PDF file. This is where I add all of my PowerPoint notes, so kids can access my notes from Schoology. The other things, you can have a discussion. So discussions can be graded, and it's simply, or you can just have a chat. But that'll then keep that record for you. So those are all the things that you can create. The last thing that you can do is grade. So you created something. I have one ungraded item here. You can see all the ones I graded, and somebody turned it in late. So click on it, and it pops it up in a PDF format, even if the kids turned it in as a Word document. So it shows you this. You can go through, grade it, and then enter the score up here. You can add comments that the student will see, so great work, and submit that, and now they can see it. Over here you can see that you can submit different revisions. So if it's not quite good enough, I could say 30, and I would say redo, talk to me. Now when I submit, now Kayla receives that notification. She can redo it, and now I'll get another warning that revision 2 is available, and I can redo her grade. So it allows that sort of conversation to get to that mastery point. So that's the basic idea of Schoology. Why I love it. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why I enjoy Schoology the most. 1, the ability to change on the fly. So let's say I'm teaching and whatever assignment's not going well, I can, before the next hour, I can go in, I can get rid of whatever download it was, I can add a new download to it, change up the assignment altogether, and boom, the new students will receive that new updated worksheet. Second reason, the instant feedback. A quiz, so often it takes so long to grade something. With Schoology, it quickly grades their quizzes, and they get a score immediately. They get feedback immediately. So that formative assessment is really useful. Grading-wise, it does allow you to grade slightly faster, but it hands it back immediately. So that delay between grading it and handing it back is lost. So that instant feedback is super important. And lastly, you can connect to parents. So if we look at the members, you can see that Ashley Anderson, there's Diane Anderson underneath. That's her mom, and her mom was given this access code for parents. All right, you can download it and then tell them their kid's access code. So now her mom can see every single assignment that Ashley has done, every grade she receives. So it allows parents to be part of that conversation. And besides that, just being able to work from home. A student who is gone can easily access information. Thanks for listening.